Hello and welcome or welcome back to the Struggle Bus. Again, I'm your driver today, Bo, and we're just trying to get it together. We got my partner's a substitute teacher. I work in hospital supply. We do not make a lot of money, and we're trying to live our best lives. Hopefully not be homeless at some point. Again, because we have both been homeless before. But anyway, let's get into transactions for the last week. This video finally catches us up because we were gone for a little over a week for vacation. So with this video, I believe we are caught up, and then we just have the next budgeting video next week and then transactions next week, and we'll be back on track. So excitement. Okay, let's get into it. Starting on the 8th, which is part of the time we were on vacation. So we were gone from the 2nd to the 10th. It was our friend's wedding and birthday at the same time. She literally got married on her birthday. So he's gonna have to do some real good gift giving, like, forever. But in any case, on the 8th, we get half of my paycheck, which is $553. And then his and his paycheck for $2,029. Now, this is probably this is definitely the biggest paycheck he's gotten this year, and it will more than likely stay his biggest paycheck, because with coming back from this vacation, it turns out he may be losing his status as a core cadre sub. He's gonna be like getting proof of his medical issues and stuff like that, but it looks like right now he might have missed too many working days, so his pay might be going back down. I'm not excited for that. He's not excited for that. I don't know what we're going to do, because I was finally, like, things were finally looking up with, like, full paychecks with him not missing any work. But, whoo, y'all send some good vibes, okay? Send some good vibes to us, please, and thank you. But yeah, he got $2,029. Internet came out for $63, a little after what we budgeted for, but that's actually good. I'd rather have the money already and then pay it versus the other way around. And S&M, which is a collections account, for $50, that came out. And then we get our travel back. So we ate out at the airport, which is, wildly expensive. Don't recommend it. Got a ride to the airport. So we ate out, that was $35. Got a ride to the airport, that was $20. And yes, this is out of order because that's just how I wrote it, I guess. I don't know. And we settled the account with the cruise. So that was $14 left over that we still owed the cruise. So I put this as chat. I don't actually know what the $4 are. It might be tax or something. I'm not sure. But chat, if we wanted to talk to the other people in our group, unless we had them all on Facebook, which we did not, the easiest way to do that would be to have the chat function through their app. So that was $10. It's $5 per person. $5 per person to chat with the other people in your group on the cruise. I was not terribly happy about that, but if you want to coordinate when you're doing things on the ship, I guess it's fair. And then I paid another baggage fee for $35. So that's a total of $70 for baggage. I'm not happy about that. But I didn't pay for a check bag in advance because when I got the tickets, I still thought that this was just a birthday cruise. I did not know that it was a wedding cruise as well. So had to bring formal wear, all that jazz. Gotta do what you gotta do to keep friends. And then on the 11th, had snacky snacks for $4 because we didn't have groceries, because we literally just got home. We got back to our apartment at like 1 a.m. So it was technically the 11th. It was like 1 a.m. I was not too happy about it. But being home that late, the flight was delayed. It was a mess. But snacky snacks for $4. And then I had to refill my gas tank for $33. Now, these things are in red because they are coming out of my account buffer, which is currently wiped out. This week has completely wiped out my account buffer, so I'm gonna have to build that up again. And if you didn't know, the way that I build up my account buffer is by rounding up these transactions. When I ate out, it was not exactly $35. It was $34 and some change. The chat, that was not exactly $14. It was $13 and some change. I round up all my transactions so that my account naturally like builds up over time. And then every once in a while, something completely out of budget happens and I have to wipe it out. So that's what happened this week. Wynn's twin sister, if you didn't know, he is a twin. Wynn the twin, wild. So his twin was driving my vehicle while we were out of town because she kind of volunteered, well, she agreed to watch the kids for Wynn's custody days while we were gone. But she didn't have a separate vehicle because I don't actually know. I've seen her driving a car. I think it's hers, but I think between her and her wife, I think they only have one vehicle. So she needed a vehicle in order to pick the kids up from school and whatnot. So I let her drive mine. So I had to refill the tank as soon as I got home. I filled it the day before I left and then filled it again. So this is entirely fuel that was used while we were on vacation. So I still took that out of buffer instead of out of transportation. Also, transportation envelope is empty. Well, envelope, since I'm not envelope stuffing anymore. So, all that to say, let's go to the 12th. Groceries were bought. Put $110 towards that. So I know I switched to tracking on paper all my little revolving expenses, whatever. I'm still not going to track groceries. It goes in Wynn's wallet, and he does the grocery shopping. If I try to grocery shop, I take way too long. So he does the grocery shopping. I go with him. Like, he doesn't grocery shop alone because I'm the one with the vehicle. So I drive him. He picks out the things. I keep the kids like entertained. and yeah, so that's that. $2 for snacky snacks, $49 for miscellaneous household shopping. I don't actually remember what I got. I don't remember. I know it was something we needed. Because again, well, I didn't say that before. So what had happened was, Wynn's twin, his twin and his friend actually stayed here to watch the kids, like in our apartment. So, they were, cause the kids' beds are here. No one has a freaking, bunk beds as extra beds at their house or anything. So they stayed here to watch the kids. They brought the kids here and, things got used, that's what happens. So any case, we needed $49 worth of things for whatever, I don't know. I used credit card cash back to pay for that. That was $50 that was added to the budget. And then, this shopping, this $27, I took this from the buffer because it was to replace headphones that crapped out while we were on vacation. I guess like the humidity and sea air just like was not kind to them. So that had to happen. And then also had to replace keys. So, we only had 2 keys to our apartment. I loaned my key to Wynn's twin, and he lent his key to his friend. His friend misplaced the key. So I went when we got back, after we got back, I went to Home Depot and I made 2 copies of our keys at Home Depot. So that was a little under $8. But now my partner has a key again, and we have a spare so that at least one of us, like if we need to loan out a key again, we'll still be able to get in our apartment. So yeah, so that was that $8. And then I took $200 out of my emergency fund to pay for Wynn's last emergency room visit. As I said, he had been sick for a while. He had bronchitis. It was not great. He was coughing pretty much uncontrollably. He was going through cough drops like you would not believe. It was real bad. Cough drops, Dayquil. I didn't include all of those little purchases because those came out of the healthcare envelope. But yeah, ER visit, $200. It's not what we like, but that's what emergency funds are for. And that brings my emergency fund under 1,000, I think, or it might be like just a little over. I gotta double check that. And then some more shopping for $66. What was that? I think it was some more replacing things that I forget exactly. It had something to do with the vacation and replacing things, but we should be done with that now. And also my buffer is gone. So, we're done with that. So that was a total of 238 out of my account buffer, which is all of these things. And that's it. I no longer have an account buffer for now, but it will rebuild because I round up all my transactions. And it's not technically part of this budget. It's going to be, well, not this budget, but this transaction. I did get paid on the 14th. And I put that over on the 5th. I split it between the 15th and the 22nd because I split up my paychecks to align with my partner's pay dates so that we can kind of level things out. Otherwise, it would be way too complicated. Like if I said, okay, I get paid on the 14th, right? So if I put my whole paycheck here, then I wouldn't have any money in the budget to come from the 8th to the 14th. Because when I closed out the budget on the 7th, that money's no longer there. That money's no longer available. That whole paycheck would be gone. So then I wouldn't have any money until the 14th because we don't have joint accounts. Like we don't have our money in the same accounts. So I split up my paychecks so that at least I have money for the first half of his next pay date. And I didn't want to have like completely separate budgets. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Do what you want, obviously. But yeah, this is the way that makes the most sense to me. We still have a couple more things. Car wash hadn't come out of my budget yet. Wait, did I? No, I did get charged for Netflix. Okay. So I think we're in order because I had paid for car insurance already the week prior, so that I could get the 2% cash back on my credit card, which I ended up using here. So like that's one of those benefits of using credit cards is if you pay it off right away, you get that cash back and you can use it for other things. So I think that is it for the calendar. Let us see. Good grief. There we go. Oh no! I need to actually fill this out. Pause. Actually, no, never mind. You're going to see my progress. You're going to see my process. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. This video is going to be a little long. If you would like, actually, no, I think I'll put a timestamp. I'll put a timestamp in a comment if I remember. Don't hold me to it. No promises, but I'll try to put a timestamp for where you can skip me filling this out. So, okay, so from savings, I took $200 plus 238. So that is 438. I had started filling this out and I totally forgot to finish. My bad. So 438, and what did we roll over? We rolled over the 478. That was it. That's fine. So let's add up what we got here. 2029 plus 553 plus 50 plus 438 plus 478. 3548. And yeah, now you get to see how long this actually takes me to do. You see my pain. You see my pain. Okay. So week 1, kid bills. We have 103. We've got 120. So that is 223. Good grief, y'all. So 223. And that is off because there was a payment from last month that wasn't made. So there's still going to be another payment, probably like in a couple days. Yeah. And then internet get come out. That was 63. S&M collections that came out. That was 50. Heating bill has not come out yet. That's supposed to be on the 16th, so that's a no. Student loans, that's not coming out yet. Electric bill, 21st, not coming out yet. And honestly, these things normally come out like a day or two later, so electric might not come out in this paycheck at all. We'll see. And then did he spend anything else? Did he spend anything else? Nope. Okay. So let's see here. And that's one of the benefits of color coding your categories is it makes it a lot easier to see like what all is done. Oh crap, I didn't put cash back. Oh no, I did. Did I miss anything else? Buffer 238. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I got off pay. Okay, so 223 plus 63 plus 50 is 336. So 3548 minus 336 is 3212. So that is it for his spending. He has not saved anything yet. So we are just going to go with 3212. And then for my monthly bills, I don't think, what do we have? Netflix came out last paycheck. We didn't have anything else. Car wash was supposed to come out on the 13th. Well, scheduled for the 13th. It comes out a couple days later a lot of times. So that is not out yet. And we have sent nothing to his debt this paycheck yet. That is scheduled for the 15th, which is technically past. You know, we're not going to talk about that. I try to wait until the transactions are finalized because I don't like dealing with pending transactions. I just don't like it. So nothing for my monthly bills, nothing for debt yet. Dining out, and then I'm only going to count what is coming out of the normal budget, not what is coming out of my account buffer. So that is $6. That is $6. And then groceries was $110, and that was it. Transportation, that does not count because that's coming out of buffer. Nope, that's it. So nothing for transportation. And, oh, actually, no, I haven't recorded it yet, so I'm not going to count it. Okay, so we have 6 plus 110 is 116. So 116. And a lot of this is going to get filled out next week, but that's fine. I have not saved any of this money yet. And actually, I'm not going to save vacation anyway. We're just going to draw a line through that because that's not happening. So yeah, none of this. Oh, wow. I haven't done much of anything. Okay. Well, this is the issue when you come back from vacation. It's like, it's hard to get back in the zone of things. So we're still, yeah, okay. So let's see, 3212 minus 116 is 3096. I haven't saved anything yet. I'm going to, oh, you know what? Let's start by pulling a Christmas card. I pull a card every week for money to go towards Christmas. And this is, yeah, this is the double one. So let us see. Okay. So going towards Christmas, we're going to pull a card. We're going to pull a card. And this is from Lodo Family. It's just a little card challenge. It's for free, or at least it was when I downloaded it. Just a free PDF that you could get. But let's pick a card. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this one. 10 of hearts. Okay. So I'm going to save $10 for Christmas, and let me color in the 10 of hearts. And you know, last time y'all didn't warn me, but I did color the wrong thing. But today we're on it. Aside from not pre-filling out the budget sheet, but we're not going to talk about that anymore. Okay, so 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts. $10 is going to be saved for Christmas. So, Christmas 10. And then next week I'll pull another card, and, you know, so on and so forth. The reason why this is 46, in case you did not know, is because the highest card that I could pull is $30, and the second highest card I can pull is $16. So the highest I can get pulling 2 cards, because I pull 1 card a week, highest I could get is $46. So that is why I go with 46. It's not actually a plan to put $46 a paycheck towards Christmas, because that would be a lot of money. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, so oh, I almost forgot. Y'all, you gotta remind me. You gotta remind me that I wanted to make it a little easier to see for the people who are either like watching this on their phones or on the TV and just can't see it that well. But that is it for this check-in. Oh my goodness, it's not it. It's not it. What? You didn't tell me. $10 for saving. So that leaves me with $30.86. And I missed another thing. Okay, so ER visit was $200, and vacation miscellaneous, good grief, I can't write, was $238. So that's $438, and $30.96 minus the 10 for Christmas is $30.86 minus the $438 for savings spent. That's $26.48. Good grief. I'm messing up, but look at that, catching myself. Y'all, okay, so back to what I was doing. So Wynn likes to say that I'm better at budgeting than him, but like, he's the one who literally teaches math sometimes. He teaches math and English. as a substitute. He covers other classes too, but it's primarily math and English. And so like math is simple. Like budgeting, when it comes down to it, is very simple. You spend less than you make, and then you invest the difference. And try not to like run up a bunch of credit cards, which falls under the spend less than you make. We are working on that. We are not perfect by any means. We are working on it. I feel disheartened sometimes, especially because his pay varies so much, because he's missed a bunch of work being sick and everything, and we just went on vacation. So like his next paycheck is probably going to be absolute trash. It's going to be super low. I'm not excited about it. I'm not excited about it. It's not what we like. It's not how we make friends. It's not how we pay bills. But like, I don't know. Not every substitute teacher like dies in poverty. So like we're gonna make it. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine down here. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for riding the struggle bus with me today. As I said, we are pretty much all caught up. There are going to be a couple more like stray videos here and there, because again, I do want to make a video that adds up all of my vacation expenses all together so that you can see how expensive this was in total, and like how I'm never doing it again. Like we're gonna go on vacation again, but I'm absolutely never going on a cruise again if I can help it, because it is wildly impractical when you have kids. At least in our experience, this time was not great. And also peer pressure. Peer pressure, and you have money, you could totally go on it. You can totally afford the cruise. You got money. No, how I keep money is by not going on cruises. That's how I keep money. We can like take a road trip to Six Flags or something and just like be legit humans who live within our means. So that is it. That is all. Thank you for staying as long as you did. I appreciate you. Never forget, you deserve, good grief, I can't speak. You deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.